All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be back up and live on the correct channels. I apologize to that. Waiting for our actors to go ahead and get back into studio, and then we'll go ahead and start.
Hello.
Hello again. All right, and just waiting for one more. This is where I get to just be like, my bad, Kim.
Should one of us message Messenger in case Will didn't know?
He saw it.
Okay.
He's just slow because he's very old. If you guys didn't know this, Will is the age of everybody on stream combined times 13, probably.
We're doing our best. It wouldn't be the Uncanny Pros without technical difficulty.
That's pretty much accurate.
It lends us an air of like authenticity, like
it does really make us look like real people.
It's true.
Scrappy underdogs, all of us.
Hey, Chris, it's good to see you, buddy. We're waiting for one of our actors to go ahead and get in. We started streaming on GUI because
yes,
I have access to all of their things because I'm a trustworthy person. There we go. All right. Okay. We should be all present. Again, hello. Apologize to all the GUI people that are like, why is there a random stream from Uncanny Pros on? Luckily, 50% of us in the stream work some way with GUI Cube, so at least it wasn't like just some random hacker. But anyways, we're glad to have you all here. Like I was saying before, we took a short break last week. Just stuff came up. Unfortunately, Dan got caught in some stuff this evening, so it's just going to be the four of us. For announcements, how was Emerald City Comic Con, Elle?
It was so fun. Sorry, guys. Dealing with the throat thing, but it was super fun. We had a great time. We met so many people. I can't tell you guys how fun it was. We met so many new GUI people. We got to see the Raegers in person, which was so fun. It was just a really great time.
Awesome. And I think that's the last con until February. Is that correct?
It is. The next con we're going to is Genghis Con up here in Colorado. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are in the area, you guys should come check it out. I want to say it's the last weekend of February. And we're going to be doing this huge Great GUI giveaway kickoff to the convention. We are actually going to do this super cool opener thing, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be a really good time.
It is a ton of fun. Everything that Alphidius and the whole GUI crew puts on. Last time that we did it, which was a year before COVID, we packed out the entire place.
Yeah, that's why they gave us a bigger place this time.
It was awesome, and it was a good time. So definitely try and come out there, or make sure to try and catch the stream. Chloe, we know that you have been entrapped as patient 0. Do you have anything on the horizon, though?
Unfortunate, I don't have anything right now. My improv group, we have been running into some issues with getting the space that we needed. Mm-hmm. And we had something, and then it fell through. So we are currently working on a Valentine's show, so we'll come up with that. Read Watch Vent was super fun. We finally got to do our Dune episode. And we are currently taking suggestions for stuff to do starting in January, February. So if there are shows or movies or adaptations that you want to see discussed, let me know. You can find
Ready Player One.
Oh yeah, that one. I have very strong opinions about the adaptation of that one.
I have strong opinions of that as well.
Wrong opinion. We'll have to have Lawrence on as like a guest and be like, all right, Lawrence.
I thought, I'll save it for Read Watch Vent if I get invited on.
Wow,
but yeah, that's
like such a teaser right there. Like, yeah, if you invite me, you can have my opinion.
I was in a really weird spot when I read that book because I was in Afghanistan around, it wasn't when Kabul was falling. It was, would have been March or April timeframe. I think it was April timeframe. And I listened to the first book and I was kind of wigging out because I just get really encompassed into books. And I had 0 people to talk to about it. And so I had like this mini panic attack just walking around every day. Just like, I need to freaking talk to somebody.
Have to let it out. Let it out.
Tell me. I get it. No.
Precisely.
I'm excited.
Will, we heard that there's going to be a wake for you any day now. Because you're old?
Yeah, statistically speaking, if I were in the Middle Ages, I'd be dead by now.
That's pretty accurate.
Most likely.
I feel like most of
Well,
us.
I was gonna say,
very
like,
close
would
to
actually
death.
any of us still be here at that point?
Well, you had about a 50-50 chance of making it through childhood, and if you did, median age was about 50. So
I'm going to
Oh,
say
sure.
Elle and I would have needed to survive at least 7 babies by this point.
I mean, we would have already
Yeah.
had our full range of children. I'm not.
Not-
Seemingly survived the
not
children.
necessarily. It's
I'm barely built for one bunny.
So
are
we're
spoiled
all
like that.
doing well.
Nobody
people
died
listening.
of childbirth or
Right.
oldness, old age or childbirth. We're good.
So, but you got any cool projects or anything in the works that you want to share?
it's not yet. I do have
Cool.
something that works that I'm going to share soon, I hope. So.
Excellent. Sounds good. With that, let's go ahead and get into what we have planned for this evening. As there is a music change from this wonderful, what's it called? I don't know. What's called stream beats. I don't know what the type of music called. It's some weird like.
Computer game music.
Sounds like lo-fi, but just
Lo-fi. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I'm still running.
not weird. I love it.
It's not weird. It's very relaxing. But yeah, it's this whole new lo-fi. There's lo-fi. I think there's hi-fi as well.
There is
There's a bunch of other stuff. But anyways,
lo-fi reverb. It's got like 300 or 400 different genres.
Kids today.
that's like when my sister was trying to explain K-pop and a lot of the different K-rock and all this other
And I
stuff that I was like,
Chloe, you and I should have a music show. Let's talk
We
music.
should have a music show.
that'd be so incredibly hard though, because you can't get around copyright stuff. I guess if you're talking about the music, maybe.
As long as we're talking over the music, we're fine. If we play uninterrupted clips of the music, that's when we get into trouble.
And
There we
also,
go.
there's a lot of stuff you can say, especially if K-pop fans are crazy. So just be like, this song, and everybody's like, ah!
We'll do
True.
uncanny
Like,
music
what
and
is
just these
happening?
really intense music.
So
What
much
about-
modern music is just ripping off somebody else anyway. They'd be pretty.
But so is
critical to sue
TV and movies too. So
In fairness, the great masters just ripped each other off in the
That's
classic.
Yeah, it's called Steal Like an Artist. It was my first art history book.
I love it. It should be called Uncanny Beats.
Yes.
All right.
Done.
So, ladies and gentlemen, so during our Christmas break, we went ahead and rolled up some new characters to use and to have some fun with. So,
Well, for being fair to GUI, we didn't roll them up. We just fleshed them out because they.
whatever.
I've rolled
These are
one
gooey
up.
characters. They're
We have
amazing.
rolled up characters.
Except Elle, who is an overachiever.
I'm too extra for my own good.
It was still an amazing feat that I got all 5 of you to choose GUI Cube pre-gens when I definitely thought I was like, Dan for sure is not going to choose a pre-gen. Then he did, and I was like, holy cow,
They're good pre-gens.
they are.
I mean,
All
with
you
that-
people who need a character or have a friend who's like, I just can't make a character, just go get the gooey cube ones.
That's accurate.
see, Chloe does my job for me all the time.
Chloe would be an amazing addition to the Goo crew if she would take like a 90% pay cut and move down to Colorado Springs.
At this point, it might not be that much of a pay cut. We'll see if my apartment building is ever released and allows anybody to move in.
Ooh. With that, everybody created up or they got a new character. Would you like to describe your character to us, Chloe?
Me? Yes, hold on. I'm fixing my lighting because that was very bright.
Go for it.
I am playing Neftalia. I am the ranger in the group. She's basically she's just very focused and determined and single-minded and
harsh.
kind of harsh.
We like to call her the anti-Kenna.
I feel like in another world she was related to the Drax family and just like, you know, everything is absolutely face value. Nothing goes over her head because she would catch it. And yes, so far it's actually fun playing somebody who's not super squishy, but she's tall. I think she's like 6'4". Orange skin, black hair fading to purple, and just very, very plain.
We also call that Chloe's hair.
Yes, very plain clothing. Like, we don't need any frills for this. We are just going to be practical and get through the battle, and then get home and tie up some more children and teach them how to hunt.
We'll work on that.
We're tying the children together so they don't get lost.
Very true. Will, would you like to describe your character for us, please?
I am playing Theros, who kind of is the anti-Ignish. He's a hulking barbarian fighter. He's an ogre-touched half-orc. He's the son of the leader of the Blue Veil Troop, the leaders, the husband and wife, Borag and Kalnasse.
Yep.
And he's, like I said, a barbarian, 6.5 feet tall, 300 some pounds, flowing locks. He's like a green Lorenzo Lamas from Renegade, buffed out on steroids.
Did anybody else get that? Because I did not.
Oh, you had to see it. It was a classic 80s show. Sorry.
Was it like Lou Ferrigno's The Hulk?
No, he was. It's just he's whoever your favorite pro wrestler is. I don't follow that, so
Sounds good.
With the long flowing hair and green skin and a giant axe.
He's just going, "Are you ready for this, brother?" Oh!
And he's actually a good guy, not like Ignish. He's
he's really sweet.
Yes, he is. The anti-Ignish.
True. Elle, would you like to describe your character, please?
Of course. I'm Isla. I'm super pretty. I've got like lavender skin and the snow white hair and bright blue eyes and like some purple horns, and I dress very elegantly. We're going to a party always.
It's inappropriate out in the field.
If I'm going to die, I'm going to look good doing it. And I'm a spell dancer, and I very, very, very much love my job, and I won't be tying any children up this episode that I know of. And I'm very fine. I like very fine things.
Very well said. By the way, fun fact about the whole if I'm going to die, I want to be dressed well. While Will and I were over in Afghanistan running missions together, I'd always take a shower right before a mission. He asked me, why would I do that? I was like, well, because if I get shot, I want to be clean when you have to work on me.
It's so considerate, but weird.
That's the thing to say.
Especially like 6 hours in a mission when you're.
It was a thought that counts. I don't know.
If you get the thought right at the beginning, it's worth it.
I have a character that I'm playing as well. His name is Kwember Rand. He stands at about 6'2", about 2 inches shorter than Neftalia, but contrary to her more slender figure, this guy's built like a mountain. Probably not quite as ripped as Theros. He probably has a little bit of a gut on him, but he has this kind of ash gray brown skin with this fiery red curly hair and beard. He's stoic most of the time and takes his duty of protecting his fellow members very seriously. With that, we are also joined by Crendon. Crendon is much shorter, probably the shortest out of everybody here, except for maybe Isla. And he has the boyish features of a young Backstreet Boy with all of the pizzazz that goes along with that.
He is a bard.
He is a bard. He is here to make sure that the world knows that it is his stage and he plans to rock it. Our characters were summoned to Mother Salvinsa's tent, where they were instructed that she needed them to go on a very special task. She had received a vision, but the Sirius's mind is a complicated place, and the vision was locked away deep, deep in the recesses of it. There, it needs to be accessed and brought to the forefront of her memory. This being a task that had normally been fallen upon the shoulders of Cray and Kalnasse and Borag, has fallen on the shoulders of these 5 individuals. Upon entering into her mind, they were transported to a memory of an ancient Cirrus, and they were tasked to enter into a place called the Doom Vault. There, red wizards performed mysterious and sick experiments to create different slaves and armies that they might go out and spread their tyrannical reign. And deep within the Doom Vault is the Phylactery Vault, a place where liches store an essence of their soul that keeps them bound to the earth in undeath and immortality. Mother Salvensa, appearing to our group in the form of a wisp of spirit, instructed them that no doubt her memory was locked away in the Phylactery Vault, and that our heroes must go forth to retrieve it, for this vision would help the troop and prevent them from all falling to death. Upon arrival into the Doom Vault, they were greeted by different servants of undeath, including vampires, and realized quickly that this was no ordinary place, that this was a place with many layers of security and many different tricks and turns everywhere that they stepped. To their surprise, they also arrived with an amount of power which they had not thereto foreseen. Is that English?
Heretofore, not here.
Yeah, there you go. I'm in French right now, so all of my English is all
Power we've never
backwards
seen before.
to match that. Power they've never seen before. There we go. Not only am I running on like 25% brain juice, but then I've also got French on top of that. So I did have the best French onion soup today that I have ever had in Colorado Springs. So if you're in Colorado Springs, let me know. I'll take you to La Baguette and we'll have a good time. All right. With that, our heroes find themselves in the first level of the Doom Vault. And let's go ahead and pull up a map that we got working.
So excited!
Last week we had so many technical issues. It was
Actually,
a great
week before last.
That's right. 2 weeks ago we had so many technical issues.
Last week we had human issues.
It's accurate.
That.
Alrighty then. So, what you see before you all, and so the audience can see, boop. Wait for it. That's not sharing because I had to restart the stream. Hold on.
Of course.
Because we're accidentally streaming on Gooey Cubes. I knew that was going to happen one day. And I was going to feel really bad. But also don't feel too bad because I also donate a lot of free time to Gooey Cube. So, all right. So, what we see here, you can see we have Neftalia, Kwember, Isla, Crendon, and Theros. They arrived up in this top kind of middle-ish right corner over here, where they first battled a white 3-4 zombies.
No, first, we declined an opportunity to talk things out, just started swinging instead of trying to negotiate anything. Just wanted to point that out.
I don't feel like any of us are real good negotiators.
Except for the bard.
With a 20 charisma.
Excuse me?
Well, Isla, you didn't step up to do anything. So
I absolutely did. Right after you stabbed them or shot them or whatever it was you did first.
they were aggressive.
You're aggressive.
And you're squishy.
How dare you?
That's my purse. No means no. Love that episode of King of the Hill. All right. So they were encountered by a white, 4 zombies, and a vampire spawn, which they dispatched with their newfound powers. So let's see here. Do we want skulls or I think red X's are best.
Yeah, that works.
Bam. Dead.
Boom, boom, boom.
More dead.
Yeah, I think we killed almost all of them.
Yes. As I click through all of the dead people. Boop.
I had somebody at Emerald City ask me to do the whole pitch in my jester voice, and it was a very fun time to do. Very fun.
Nice.
Did you get that thing where the backs of your legs got super sore from leaning over the table the whole time?
No, my back didn't hurt because it's only barely above my waist.
Me and Alphinius, what is it, at PAX South, were dying by day 2 because he's 6'4", I'm 6'2", and we had like an arcade Dance Revolution booth right across from us that loved to crank that volume up. So we had to lean over to yell at the people, and yeah, we were just dying. All right, so on the screen here, let me make sure I got this. All right, we got that guy.
I'm pretty sure we had more than that dead.
Yeah, I think
You
one of the wives
did.
at least.
Yeah, so there's more people dead. There's a Thane Apprentice that is dead. There's a Red Wizard Evoker that is dead.
Like these 3 little dudes should be dead.
No, so the Dread Warriors are still up.
Rude.
I do know that because they have health points still up on here. I believe you did kill one of them, more dead than he already was dead. So that did happen. So there is a Dread Warrior that is dead. There is a Vampire that has been wounded that last time that I checked was on Crendon. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot these folks right here and put them right there. All right. So as we look at the battlefield, this is kind of a chance to move your character around where you think it was most likely that they were, because we didn't have this 2 weeks ago because of stuff. The Dread Warriors would probably be up either on the steps or in this little room because they came up with the Red Wizard Patrol that came up into the room. Mm-hmm. I know some of you had kind of fought your way out to get down out into this big other room that's got going on.
Yeah.
The pit that you see with all of those same looking humans, nobody has really actually looked in there yet. That's actually 15 feet down. You guys just hear these battle sounds and these screams and squawks and all kinds of strange stuff coming from there. So I can go ahead and I can move your character where you think you most likely are. Neftalia, where are you most likely, or where would you like to be?
I would like to be in range to shoot one of the bad guys that are still up. I imagine she's just laser focused on, let's get through this first wave and we can move on.
Okay. I believe Kwember may have made it down to assist with the vampire. Will or anybody else? Do you guys remember anything?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I know Theros did. And
Yeah,
I know Crendon was down there. I think Kwember was on his way.
Yeah. Isla, where would you like to be?
I think I think I was near Neftalia because I want to say we did a spin dance thing.
Mm-hmm. Would you be right next to her? I think they probably closed the distance on you.
I hate saying this, but I'm pretty sure I was pretty close to surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think so.
I hate to admit it, but I think probably where you have me is accurate.
All right. Well, I'm going to say this last Dread Warrior was down on Kwember. So does that kind of look like a decent battlefield for everybody?
That looks familiar.
All right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, roll initiative.
I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Then go last.
I already do.
I already do. Throw up some combat in here.
I'm okay.
Bam. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get this guy up and running. Let's go ahead and go creatures. Let's press play. Crap, no. All right, cool. All right, Kwember is going to roll initiative. Oh, he has a super high initiative score. He'll probably do great. All right, he's popping a 12. Crendon's going to go. Crendon's going to go 31. He has a plus 11 and rolled a natural 20. All right.
Kill Dan when he's not here. It's not.
I know. I wish Dan was here to see that. He would be so happy. Neftalia, what do you got?
25.
Jeez. Isla?
14.
Hey, you don't go last. Theros?
No.
17.
Not bad. It's the worst thing about high-level characters is they always have wicked initiatives, and they kill everything before you get a chance to kill them. All right. If you didn't realize it, Crendon's probably going to go first with a 30 freaking 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cheese and crackers. He's got a vampire right up in his face. He's looking to get this guy off of him as soon as possible. So we're looking at, let's do some 4th level spell action here. Does anybody have any issues? I feel like this is accurate. I feel like he would cast Dimension Door, get away from the freaking vampire, and let Theros take the lead.
He might try casting Hold Monster on him.
Does he have a full hold monster? Do you want to does the group want to burn a 5th level spell right now? He has 2 of these.
I
Yeah,
feel
Dan.
like based off of Dan's play style, I do feel like the Dimension Door is more Crendon.
I agree.
All right. 2 versus 1. Dimension Door he casts. As everybody knows, Dimension Door is a spell in which you teleport yourself from the current location to any other spot within range. You arrive exactly to the spot desired. It can be place you see and you can visualize, or one that can be described staring in distance, standing at 200 feet straight forward, downward, yada, yada, yada. He is going to go ahead and place himself at the top of the stairs to over here and be like, all right, Kwember and Isla, you guys got this. I believe in you. But he's going to go ahead and he's going to burn his last bardic inspiration to Theros. Got that, fam?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Cool. Let me make sure I accounted for this correctly. Dimension Door cast. Actually, I think I just did 1. Then let me go under features and traits. And last bardic inspiration. For your bardic inspiration, Theros. He looks at you.
D8?
D10.
D10, nice. All right.
Yeah. But he looks at you and he goes, they can't stop you now. You're rolling like a fireball. You're out of control. They can't stop you now. Anyways. That's going to end Kwember's turn. Crendon's turn. Neftalia, what would you like to do?
I would like to. So there's these baddies on Alia.
Would you like to zoom in?
To zoom in.
Yes, so we can see the battle map easier.
Oh no, I can see them. So I can't. It looks like I can't really shoot either of them without shooting her. Is that correct?
You are an expert marksmanship.
She's skinny.
Marksman.
Oh, good. Okay.
You have the skill
short.
to shoot past Isla.
And I'm short. All right. So I would like to shoot them, and I would also like to attack with my swarm. Which order do I put that in?
Yeah, carry on. So I believe you have 2 ranged attacks. So go ahead and make 2 attack rolls.
Okay. So first of all, we'll do that attack with the longbow. Let me see if I remember how to do this. There's the roll. 14.
14. Let's see if that hits. These guys don't have a high. That does not hit them, unfortunately. Second roll.
Second roll is also a 14.
Really?
Do I get is there like a prize for rolling the same thing twice?
It is. You get to feel special for the next 20 minutes.
That doesn't help. This does not help. What
By
is
the
wrong
way-
with my arrows? Alia, your flashy clothes are blinding my eyes.
I'm so sorry. I can't hear you over being perfect.
You are about to die, and I am trying to help.
At least I'll look good.
Okay.
By the way,
and then
as a reminder to Elle, her special birthday present, she has,
yes.
was it 20?
25.
The
Yeah,
gooey cubes.
25.
She hasn't
gooey
used
cubes.
any of them yet.
Oh,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know
tracking.
how to appropriately give those out.
So the way,
Well, we have like 4 more games with this, so you really need to be giving out 5 per game.
No, I get it, but like they don't apply always. Like there's so many of them that aren't going to apply in a combat.
It's okay.
Okay, then I give one to her right now.
Woo! You have the cards.
No, I don't.
Oh, Lawrence does.
I have the cards. I'm going to do a quick shuffle, make sure they're good and mixed up. So I take them off screen and rearrange them in the order I want.
And then I'm sending the crickets after you.
Disgusting. Please don't.
I do like how Lord of the Rings fan yelled at you through the chat.
I'm working on it.
All right, the first Gooey Cube reward is going to be Chloe. Vigilant. When you use this reward, you may add 2d4 to an investigation, perception, or insight check. This bonus card can be played after the initial check has already been rolled.
So can I do an insight roll into whether Alia is actually annoyed at me? Like,
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll.
Is there any useful way to do? No, actually, I would like. Can I do an insight check into if there's anything useful in this room that we can use to get these things?
Absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, so I do a 20, right?
Yes.
Plus my so
Insight?
17 plus
1.
Yes.
And then roll
Plus
2d4.
2d4.
So 2d4. Then it was a 1. So plus 2.
Excellent. That puts us at 20. You take a look around the room, your eagle-like eyes scanning for anything, and you are sure that these things are trying to kill you.
Great. Fabulous.
You're doing wonderful.
Stop it. So
I actually like Chloe.
You guys
and
know
Elder
how hard it
frenemies.
is to be mean to Chloe. Like,
I love it so much.
why
It's
do I-
actually so much fun. Probably just
Okay.
because I know they wouldn't do it in real life. All right. So what would you like to do, Chloe? Crickets?
So there's a thing that I could do to be petty right now.
Do
that
it.
would be entertaining as hell. So I can do the gathered swarm, and instead of attacking the guys around her, I can use it to pull her away from them, so she is not getting ranged attacks. She'll be moved by the bugs. They
Just
will
leave
pick
them with Crendon.
I want you to think long and hard.
Okay, I'm not going to move you, but eventually I'm going to move you with the bugs. We'll just send the bugs after one of them, whichever one has lower hit points.
All right. Sounds good. They both have hit points. Gathered Swarm.
It
The
is
attack target takes
1d6.
1d6. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. It's kind of fun.
So 2.
2 to the lowest. I'm going to go ahead and say that
My
Kwember is 1,
crickets
2.
are tired.
2. It's kind of nice. You can just do an automatic 1d6 damage every round, though. I mean, that's nothing
Right?
to
I love my attack crickets. They're amazing.
attack crickets.
Mhm.
Coming to the military. Attack crickets. Neftali, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Vampire!
I've already hit him
Alright.
once this turn. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you have. You hit him a bunch of times. It's very annoying. He is going to do. What do I want to do? Look deep into my eyes.
He already tried that once, and I made my saving throw.
No.
Did he?
Yep.
Yeah.
If he wants to try it again, I'm fine with it because I'm immune to his effect for 24 hours.
Yeah. Somebody. That's metagaming. This guy is an advanced vampire. You can do it as many times as he wants. You can do it twice in one round, actually. All right, let's go ahead and attack you. We're gonna do. Let's do a. Sorry. Yeah. So that. I don't. All right. Here we go. Roll to hit. 26.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. So go ahead and take 11 points of damage.
5.
Cool. Next up, he is going to. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do another unarmed attack. 16 to hit.
That misses.
All right. That is going to be the end of his round, except for he's going to take 3. He's going to take all 3 of his legendary actions to just do 3 more unarmed attacks on you, because I feel like being petty.
So rude.
23,
That hits.
26,
That hits.
11.
No.
I can't believe this only does a 1d8 plus 4 and doesn't do like 37d6 necrotic damage. Go ahead and take an additional 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Was that 9 and
That was
7?
that was not halved. That was original. Yeah, 9 and 7. Yes. I guess that was 9 and 7 . So
So it's 4 and 3. So
halved.
it's 7.
That's bullcrap.
16 divided by 2 is 7.
D&D math, folks. Lame. All right. That's the end of his turn. The Evoker is dead. Theros, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm sending you back to hell. He's going to go berserk, or whatever it's called nowadays. He's rolling with advantage. So
Called Rage.
29 hits.
Says
And 25 hits.
Is that all you got?
Yep. So
Yeah,
that's
suck it, Will.
12 damage
Nice.
plus 17 damage. So 29 damage.
All right. Is that the end of your round? It's the end of your turn. Sorry. Round is a combat term.
I'm
used
going
for
to
the
go
entire
ahead and
party.
use my second wind
Lame.
just in case. Bonus action, might as well use it. And
All right.
I suddenly feel 7 hit points stronger.
Cool. You guys just see Theros all of a sudden whip out a syringe. He's like, yeah! Jacked!
It's a hair product.
I love that idea. It's a foam. All right. Ayla, what would you like to do?
Hello.
Hello, governor.
Well, last time I realized that I wasn't really a bard, and so that I shouldn't be using my spell slots like I'm a bard. And so I think this time I'm going to pull out my quarterstaff
Okay.
and beat this monster aside the head.
Carry on.
But really, I'm doing him a favor. I'm just killing the crickets that are covering him. It's disgusting.
Don't
Right?
Gross crickets. Gross crickets.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yes.
No, these are immune to natural 20s.
Okay, cool. It's a
Only monster in D&D
26
that does
then.
it.
Would that hit him?
Yes.
And it kind of feels like that would hit him.
Audience, do you see the arrogance that I'm dealing with here? No fear in these people.
Well, why would we have any fear?
All of a sudden, an adult red dragon appears.
Yes. That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Doubled?
What? Oh, doubled. No, it is sure not. Plus 2 more. That's 10 magical bludgeoning damage. I forgot it's magical because it's a magic weapon.
Lord of the Rings fans on my side.
Well, yeah, she loves red dragons. You just saying to exactly what she'd like.
What about a Tarask Tiamat, Lord of the Rings fan?
No, thank you. I don't like that so much.
It's an undead vampiric Tarask appears in this very small dungeon. Okay, anyway.
That's all I have.
Okay. That's Isla. That thing's doing things. That one's it. Kwember's turn. Kwember looks at his character sheet because he's been running the rest of the combat. He looks down at Theros. He looks up at Dread Warriors. He looks at the one in front of him. He looks to Theros. Theros, do you need help or do you got that?
Take care of the one in front of you, then come help me.
All right. Sounds good. It actually doesn't do it in that accent. That'd be ridiculous. He goes, hey, Theros, man, do you need help down there? All right. Anyways. And now he's going to go and attack.
Nothing he was doing was wildly ridiculous.
First attack, Mesa Disruption. It's going to go 13 to hit, which ain't probably going to be enough. Nope. Does he have anything that's going to help him out in this moment?
Oh,
No,
he has a
'cause
bless spell going still, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Let's go ahead and roll a 1d4 on that bad boy. Got a 13. I need 5 in order to hit.
I would like to give him a reward.
Ooh, okay. Let's see what happens. He got 3, so now he's up to 16. The reward he gets is Sulios's youthful vitality. When you use this reward, you may add 2d4 to an acrobatics athletics check. This bonus can be played after the initial check die has already been rolled. So,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. I mean, how is that relevant to his situation?
he does have a spiritual weapon up, though. I do remember that. So it's going to move.
Too. Yeah, I'll come back to it, but I love that for him.
Put a low
I love that for him. That was excellent. So good for you, Kwember. You're doing such a good job. He's going to go ahead and roll the hit with his spiritual weapon, which is +8. So he does 12. Jeez. He's not doing great. Hey, man, you're going to have to help me out with this one as well. All right. End of Theros' or Kwember's turn. Dread Warrior's turn. First Dread Warrior on him is going to go ahead and attack. He's going to make 2 melee attacks with a battle axe. 14 and an 18. Pretty sure Kwember actually has a very high.
That shouldn't hit him.
Yeah, he's a 21. So 2 misses for Kwember. Dread Warrior. I'm going to do 1 on Isla. I'm going to do 1 on Crendon. First one on Isla does a 11 hit.
No.
What about a 10?
Definitely not.
I swear, they
This
conspire.
is silk. How can you not
This
hit?
is silk.
Next one to attack Crendon. Natural 20s all around. 11 and 14.
That's not going to hit him either.
No, he's 16 armor class. Misses all around. Crendon's up next. He is going to go ahead and help fight these rapscallions.
So Theros goes down to rescue him. He pops out. And I'll take these small guys.
Theros, you got this, bro. I believe in you. First attack with his flame tongue rapier. I need to start rolling with non-virtual dice. That's a 12, so that's going to miss. Bonus action, 2 weapon fighting. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and rock and roll with a short sword. 11. Jeez. Misses all around for Crendon. Does he have any other bonus actions that he can help out with? No.
Dang.
All right. Crendon's turn is over. Natalia, you're up.
All right. Well, let's just do this again. We're just going to shoot a couple of things and then send in the attack bugs again.
I like it.
It's working. We'll just chip away at it. And
I like to think that all of our attack bugs have like little helmets that are fancied from various pieces of trash, and then they wield tiny little toothpicks and stand underneath them.
oh, they have tiny little toothpicks, and they're how they have like their legs like they're like razor legs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're special.
She has like a brand on every one of them.
Natalia, this is why nobody talks to you.
Don't insult my bugs. They're genius.
Do you know how long it takes to make 1,000 tiny helmets? Dedication.
And we should talk about your social life.
Okay, well, while we talk about my social life, how does a 27 look to the thing right by you?
That'll hit.
It's okay.
So 9 damage.
9 damage. Well done.
And then we will shoot it again.
Okay.
And that one's going to be less exciting. It's 16.
16 misses, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
1d6 for army.
Does she have a bless going up also?
Yeah, probably. Roll a 1d4.
Oh, 1d4.
Yep.
1.
So close. 1d6 cricket warrior damage.
Yep.
One day
6.
we'll have a one shot where everybody plays a insect warrior.
Hate it? No, thank you.
6.
Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. Excellent job, my babies.
Vampire turn. He is going to go ahead and do unarmed attack to hit you. 25.
Yeah, that is.
Does no damage because he grapples you. I was going to go in for a bite.
How rude.
27.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage, 5 piercing damage.
4.
And then go ahead and take 12 necrotic damage.
So 6. So he only gets 6 back.
He only gets 6 back?
Because he doesn't gain hit points based on how much necrotic damage he does to me.
Are you resistant to necrotic damage as well?
Oh wait, no, sorry. That's just bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Sorry.
So I was
trying
trying to
different
check.
different subclass.
All right, cool. Yep, 12. That's a pretty great subclass, though. Totem of the Bear.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. He's looking more powerful. And then let me make sure. Legendary actions are regained at the beginning and end of his turn. I think it's like the beginning of his turn.
I think it's on initiative count 20.
Yeah, it depends. Each one kind of has their own rules about what it what it means for a legendary.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Will's at initiative count 20 because I think that actually is correct. So he regains his legendary actions, and he's gonna take 3 more bites out of you.
No!
Well, can he do his drain attack as a legendary action?
It is a bite costs 2 actions, so it's actually 1. First one is a 10 to hit.
Yep.
So that doesn't happen. He is going to take another unarmed strike against you, which is 12, which also misses. You live another round, Will, but not for long. It's your turn.
I could use some help down here.
Working on it.
Winging with the great axe. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, actually, he has a very low armor class.
All right. And then 19.
19 damage?
No, 19 to hit.
Yes,
two
that also
swing.
hits
Okay.
too.
And then the first damage is
Funny if it was 19.
16.
Nice.
And the second damage is 16.
That's a solid round for Theros.
Not good enough, though. He's still getting hammered. Speed 0.
You and Kwember have a clear view on this. There's periods of time where he's regenerating energy and he's healing wounds and such, and it's back and forth right now.
Could really some help, guys.
Like I said, working on it.
Don't worry, but I got you. All right. Isla, what would you like to do?
We're back to me again. I mean, wow. What are you guys even doing? She will beat it with the quarterstaff again.
Sounds good.
For a 24 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And 6 damage.
Okay.
And then now that I remembered my spiritual weapon, she'll bring it over to the other side of that.
Sounds good.
And she will start attacking with it as well. Which I believe it was like this fancy like ribbon dancer wand thing.
How much damage did you do the first guy?
6.
He is down.
Oh, perfect. Let's go to the other guy then.
But he has undead fortitude.
Okay, well, if he's still awake, then we won't go to the other guy.
How much did you do again?
6.
6 damage, so the DC is going to be 11. Let's see what happens. 19. He's still up with 1 hit point.
Okay, well, then we'll hit him with my fancy ribbon tool.
Sounds good. Carry on.
A plus 6. 23 to hit?
That will hit.
Okay.
I think we decided that spiritual weapon does do some radiant damage because that makes sense.
Force, I think. The rules are force, I think.
Feels force, and then we're like, nah, it seems radiant-y.
And does anyone remember if it was cast at second level? At second level, what damage it is?
Second level, I believe, is the first level. It's like 1d8 plus junk. Give me 1 second.
You're right.
It is 1d8 plus 4, so it's plus your ability modifier.
Okay. Perfect. That works. What's my ability modifier? That's going to be 11 damage.
Down goes Dread Warrior.
Nice job, Alia. Lucky shot. I approve.
Lucky or talent. It's okay if you can't admit that I have it, but let's not be in denial. So which one did she just go?
Let's pull apart that sentence real quick.
I don't want to.
Alia, you're not talking sense. It's okay. It's okay. You can sit down if you need to.
Can she move so Crendon could have flanking?
Sure.
And she just kind of gives you that look of like, I don't need this right now because who just killed one? Not your bugs. Me.
That still only counts as 1. That was the bug one.
Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm so sorry. Again, I can't hear you over the sound.
Over the sound of your fancy dresses. I know.
I mean, that's also a nice compliment, and I appreciate it.
I want Chloe and Elle to be frenemies so bad. That
It
was
really
Isla.
hurts because we spent so many years becoming besties in our other game. This is very painful.
Oh, this is fun. Come on.
I don't like being mean to you. I love you too much.
I love you too.
All
right.
That's an earring with all my hair flips.
Next up is Kwember.
You have 2 earrings.
No, I had like a little hook earring up here too.
Oh, okay.
But thank you.
There you go.
I built this guy. How hurt are you, Will?
I'm at 92 out of 119.
Oh, geez, you're doing fine.
You should use all those actions to take down the Snuffy so we can get to the big guy and focus everything on him.
Yeah, if you're happy with that. Yeah. He is going to go ahead. He's going to burn a first level inflict wounds. Nice. That's going to be 27 to hit. Let's go ahead and do some 3d10. What are we coming up with? 10 damage. This guy's number 1. Next up is his spiritual weapon is going to go off. Let's see here. Spiritual weapon plus 8 to hit. Show me that 20. 16. I don't think there's going to be enough to hit. I believe
Plus his bless.
Spiritual weapon.
It's a weapon. It's an attack roll still, right?
Yeah, but it's its own being that's doing the attack roll. It's not him kind of guiding it. That's my understanding of it.
I think he cast it after the bless went up, though.
Bonus action. You create a floating spiritual weapon, then raise the last for the duration, and you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you make a spell attack with a creature 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target on a bonus action. The weapon can take whatever form you choose. Sure.
Watch him
It
roll
says-
1.
Exactly. 2, he hits.
Yes.
1d8 plus 4. We're going to do 7 more damage. So total 17 damage against this guy. He is steel up. All right. That ends Kwember's turn. He's like, hold on, man. I'm trying. Dread Warrior's turn. Dread Warrior number 1 is going to go ahead and attack Kwember. Dose attacks at the battle axe. 11 and 16. 2 misses. The next one is going to go and it's going to attack Crendon. 15 and 16. I believe 16 is his armor class, so that one is going to hit. And let's go and do some damage. 5 damage. To the Crendon. We have Crendon and Kwember. That's incredibly hard to remember. All right. Top of the round with Crendon is up. Crendon's going to go ahead and he's going to do another attack with his flame rapier onto the Dread Warrior. Crendon, let's get your sheet back up and running. So I was going to make him at advantage because good old Ayla is helping him out. First one's going to be a 21, so that is going to hit, but we'll see if we do any additional. 22 is going to be the final roll. Let's go ahead and do some piercing damage. We're going to start off with 6. We're going to add on an additional D6 of flame damage.
2d6, isn't it?
Yep. 9. So 15 total against that cat. First time he's been hit, but that's a good first hit. Now he's going to come at him with a short sword. Indian. 13, that's going to be a miss. All right. End of the turn there.
Did
For
you have
Crendon.
advantage on that attack roll?
Oh, I can.
You have advantage on both, right?
I don't know how to play it. I don't know if I play it with a 1. It's a 15, so it still misses. I don't know if I play it on one attack or
Plus
if I do it
bless.
with both. Why do you keep on reminding me of these? Maybe he just misses. He rolls a 1, so it ends up being
Okay.
16. I appreciate it, Will. All right, that's Crendon's turn. Neftalia, you're up.
Hello. I
A
will.
good set of attacks.
What?
Good set of attacks. You could drop this one.
No, we are going to continue with the attacks that are working. We're going to, because we got the one guy left. So we're going to shoot it twice and send the bugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you have a good set of attacks here, you could drop it.
I would attack with the bugs first, then use your arrows. For reasons.
All right. Bugs first.
Sounds good. Roll 1d6.
5.
Okay, still up.
But your arrow attacks do more damage, so its undead fortitude's less likely to succeed against that than the bug attack.
Fair enough.
These are all accurate things.
Okay. So,
Carry on, my wayward
23 to hit.
Yes. First attack damage.
And then the damage is 10.
All right, it is still up. Second attack.
Gosh darn it. Get down.
Chloe,
Ye terrible monster. 28.
Chloe. 28. Yeah, that'll probably hit.
And
Freaking
then
Tiamat.
9 damage.
All right. 9 plus 5 equals 14 Constitution saving throw. Survey says 7. It goes down.
Yes.
Fabulous.
It was all right, I guess.
Can I can't move now, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, he's down though, right? You
Yes.
said he's down. Okay, fabulous. I'm gonna how far can I go? Can I get all the way into the
1, 2,
doorway?
3, 4. Yeah, easily.
Yeah, okay. Let's get into the doorway so I can see what's going on in the next room.
You see Kwember fighting another one of these dread warriors on the staircase, and then you see this really weird scene. You see this vampire and Theros in this loving embrace.
Theros, are you okay?
No!
Why
Kill
are you
this
kissing
thing.
the vampire?
You can see him pulling his neck away, and there's blood coming off his neck as this thing's draining.
The vampire's like whispering, it's like, Bella, I'll always take care of you. I've never seen those movies, so I don't know if that's actually a line.
100% it is a thing he says.
Chloe, you should do Twilight on Read Watch Vent. That would be so fun.
That would mean I'd have to read them and watch them.
You've never read them? They're so
No!
fun.
No!
So
I watched one of them under duress, and the other one I watched drunk and ruined it in the
Under
theater
duress.
for all the other people who were in the theater and almost got kicked out of the theater.
Can you really ruin Twilight, though?
They thought I did. They did not appreciate my snarky comments about how dumb Bella was.
Fun fact about Mandy for anybody who's listening. Mandy actually at one point had such a successful Twilight fan fiction that she was invited to San Diego Comic-Con to be a panel expert for Twilight.
That's cool.
That's how her and Dory met,
Yes.
which is Dead Lemons on our stream.
We could definitely do. Everybody would have to be okay with me being upset about the whole thing, though.
The whole thing.
We can do it, but I'd have to be upset the whole time.
Obviously.
It's a fun test to see if you can be objective too. All right, I think that's the end of Neftalia's turn.
Yes.
She just has Twilight PTSD. Oh man, high school years. All right, Vampire's turn. Vampire's going to get stronger. So why not? Vampire's grappling you, so he's going to go ahead and make a bite attack. All right, let's see here. Right. Boop. 10 to hit, probably not.
No.
So it's going to go ahead and it's going to do a unarmed attack on you again. 28.
Yes.
Take 10 damage.
5.
Burns 2 legendary actions to try another bite attack on you. 14.
No.
You're so lucky.
Fighting off this axe. This thing trying to suck his blood out.
Let's see here. The target's maximum. Oh, by the way, your maximum hit points were reduced by 12 that time.
Okay.
I'm sure you're tracking that. Last unarmed strike. 14, probably miss.
Yes.
All right, that's the end of his turn. Theros, you're up.
All right. Hang on a second.
So lucky missing.
Doing great, Theros.
I'm...
I do love the idea that Isla is actually like addressing her or fixing her outfit before like walking down there and like just like, you guys got this. Should I change my coat?
Oh, entirely.
I'm going to
She's
try to
cleaning her
break the
hands
grapple.
off.
Sounds good. Strength check. You're probably really bad at these.
Yeah, and I get +2 because I'm raging. So that's a 29.
Yeah, you break the grapple.
All right. And then I'm going to swing with my axe.
So you used one attack to break the grapple,
Yes.
one attack to attack. Cool.
Yes.
Carry on.
That's a 29 to hit before the plus spell. And 15 damage.
Sounds good.
And then I'm going to move a little bit.
Quel est votre plan?
Just to move to the north. So if someone wants to help out,
Cool.
it's easier, but I'm not going to get, right next to the pit either.
Sounds good. Isla. Isla.
And she'll kind of just slowly walk down. Let's see.
He's 7 spots away. You can basically get to the last couple stairs.
Oh, I was going to help Kwember with whoever this guy is.
Sounds good. You got range to get there.
Yeah, perfect. If you'll get me over there.
Boop.
Before she hits that guy, she's going to like snap and move the spiritual weapon.
Sounds
Which
good.
is 60 feet.
Ooh.
And she'll use that to hit the vampire.
Sounds good.
For a
Armor
natural
class
20 to
100.
hit.
Jeez. That 2 natural 20s already?
Don't make fun of my outfit. It's why I roll so well.
How am I supposed to kill you guys if you keep rolling well?
So there's that. Oh my god. And I got double 8s.
Nice.
Oh my god. So that's what, 16 plus my charisma, 521 radiant damage.
Solid.
And then she kind of fixes her hair and we'll take a swing at the guy next to her on the stairs.
Carry on.
For a dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and do some damage.
Perfect. For 7 damage.
Sounds good. He is still up. That is Isla's turn. That Kwember is up next. Kwember is going to go ahead and roll with his spiritual weapon to see if he can hit this guy. Kwember, spiritual weapon.
Doing great, Kwember. I'm proud.
It's not rolling great. That's a 14 to hit with the spiritual weapon, which obviously does not hit.
Bless.
Fine, whatever.
You might roll 4.
3.
Ah.
Did I actually roll a dice, or did I just want to make Will angry? We'll never know.
You can't roll a dice. You can roll dice or a die.
One of these days, I'm just going to kick you from the stream just for fun. So you'd be like, oh no, he died. That's what they don't tell you. I have all the power.
I feel like you tell us that
Listen,
every
we
week.
tell him every week.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's not new.
That's fair. Eman, do you still want help down there?
As soon as you can give it to me.
All right, I'm going to take that as attack the guy in front of me first. All right, hit. 17. Roll bless.
It's an 18 to hit, right? So
Yeah.
he's going to hit it.
21 or 20 to hit. He's going to go ahead and do Mace of Destruction. 26 plus 3. What did I say? Disruption.
You said
disruption.
you said destruction.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mace of Destruction. It's a special mace. You can't read my character sheet, Will.
Actually,
6
I
is
can.
DM only privileges. All right. How much points is we're not gonna get him down. Ooh, 10. All right, 10 on that, along with some good old fishing 6. That's gonna be 16. How much spiritual weapon damage he did, or any? He missed. That's right. 16. Still up. All right, that is the end of the turn. Dread Warrior is going to go ahead and take attacks. He's going to do 1 on Isla, 1 on Kwember. So locked in Mortal Kombat. And Isla.
Guys, you all need to be dodging these attacks. You can't sit there and take the attacks.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Isla takes a natural 20.
She's trying really hard to make it look like it didn't hurt. Can I roll performance to see if she can fake it?
Sure. We're having fun tonight.
It says we're having trouble streaming to Twitch, by the way.
Oh, really? Intriguing.
I got a 23 on faking it.
You do a really good job of like floofing up your clothes at the exact moment that this battle axe buries itself into your ribs. And,
what was that, Talia? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Isla, are you bleeding?
No.
On your silk?
What?
You're bleeding on your silk.
It'll be fine.
I don't think blood comes out of silk.
Well, yeah, I'll just get a new one.
14 damage, Isla.
Okay.
Reaction.
Go for it.
Reduced by 5.
Okay.
Not bad. Second attack was on Kwember. That was not, it was like a 22. For damage of 12.
Eesh.
Solid. Kwember is now still very much alive. So he has the second most hit points of the whole party. All right. Top of the round. Crendon is up. Where's Crendon at? What's Crendon going to do? Crendon's there. All right. So he's here. What range spells does Crendon have? Fireball. He fireballs Theros. I'm so happy. Dungeon door. Man, he doesn't have a lot of good stuff here.
Tasha's laughter.
Yeah, he'll do that. He's going to go ahead and cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's going to be a wisdom saving throw for the vampire, which he uses a legendary resistance to go ahead and automatically succeed. End of that turn for that. Neftalia, you're up.
All right. Well, so
This guy's looking very close to death.
Not the vampire, the other one?
Yeah, the vampire's looking pretty close too. If you get a good roll with your crickets and the Dread Warrior fails his saving fortitude and you get 2 really good shots, you could drop both of them if you want to be really cool.
Well, we'll do the crickets first. So
Right.
the crickets rolled a 5.
All right, let's see if he makes his save. All right, Undead Fortitude. 5 plus, what is it? 5. He has to roll a 10. 7.
Woo!
Just like scarabs from the mummy.
Yep.
All right, you can
Up
try
and
to take some
down.
shots
A
at
couple of
the.
them skitter over Alia's dress. Settling down. She's
You're
muted.
muted, so we can't hear you.
Alia, you have to speak up.
It's fine. I'm throwing the dress away anyways. It doesn't matter. I'm fine.
Okay, and then I shoot the vampire twice.
She left the tags on it from the last town that she bought it in, so that way she can just return it.
So the first one hit the vampire is 21.
That'll hit.
Fabulous.
How much damage?
Vampire die with 11 damage.
It is not dead.
Okay, well, excuse you. Here's
That was
another
a
arrow.
solid chunk.
Oh, 13. That's not going to hit.
I think
Bless.
you have bless.
Oh, I add what to that? A
D4.
6.
D4.
Add 1.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to be enough. Sorry.
Well, I tried. Sorry about that.
Vampire's turn. Let's go ahead and start off with. What do I want to do here? Can't do that. Cool.
You're the
Yeah,
best
cool.
Lord of the Rings fan.
Yes, you are. What do I want to do? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's going to go and it's going to start off using its legendary action.
But of course.
And it's going to move without provoking an opportunity attack. 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it gets fun. Let's go, please. Roll 20. Please work faster.
No!
6. Excellent. All right, then he is going to sorry, 1 second. I'm just making sure I do this call correctly. Yeah. He turns into a tiny bat using its action. And then he's going to use 2 more legendary actions. To move this way.
Oh, poor thing. He's frightened.
All right. And that will end his turn. Excellent. For all of our viewing audience, he went up these stairs down here to the south into some strange room that I'm sure our adventurers will ignore. That ends his turn. Theros, you're up.
All right.
Double dash after him. I believe in you.
I'm actually thinking about it. Trying to see. Oh, let's see.
Nothing bad ever happens to adventurers when they follow the vampires.
Okay, so let's go. 5,
Theros,
10,
your lover has left
15,
you. It's
20,
okay.
25, 30, 35, 40.
Talia, what would you know about lovers?
I've
And-
had 6, so I
I'm
would know 6 things about lovers.
Chuck
That's
a javelin
6.
at him.
Sounds good. Give me 1 second.
I have questions about these 6, but we'll ask later. It's not appropriate right now.
Well, your brother was very nice.
Oh!
Well, I'm
Okay.
sorry you chose that.
So a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, man. I feel like that was a roll for vicious mockery.
For 8 damage.
I'm trying to make a ruling on this, boss. That's 15 feet of stairs that are basically in front of you. And I'm trying to decide if you have line of sight on it. I don't think you have line of sight on them, bro. I'm sure I could look online and do a whole friggin' math equation, but even just thinking about like the staircase inside of my house, I mean, that's probably somewhere around at least 12 feet of stairs.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Is that just double dash?
Yep.
All right, cool. You're in contact with a tiny little bat.
And I have my axe out still since I wasn't able to get my javelin.
Yep, no worries.
I didn't need to use my javelin. And is there anything else I could do with the bonus? That's all I can do, really.
Sounds good. Give me just 1 second. So inside of this chamber has walls draped in black silk. This chamber has walls draped in black silk. Gleaming prisms float in midair, spinning slowly. At the center of the area, a great sarcophagus with its lid pushed ajar stands atop of the stone dais. Along the upper edge of the sarcophagus, a series of arcane glyphs pulses with pale light. Give me a DC 13 saving throw.
What kind of saving throw?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Oh no.
See, a natural 19 plus 2 is a 21.
Solid.
He's been doing awesome on his wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
Thank God.
He's this giant half orc. And he's like, oh, no problem.
All right. Cool. Excellent. All right. That was Theros is up. Isla, you're up.
This thing in front of me is still awake.
Yes.
No, I killed it.
Yes.
Oh,
she
my
did.
bad. No,
I
you
killed
killed
it with my bugs.
Okay,
I
because
did not put an X over it.
So much shite about how you didn't finish killing it.
Hold on.
It's dead, Isla. If you would like to check its pulse, you can. But I feel like that would be a waste of time in this critical
I'm quite
moment.
fine.
You guys did see
also, it's
Theros
fun.
run off to the side after that bat.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so I would like to run after Theros.
Okay.
But there is a path in which I can skirt the edge of the pit and kind of look in. Just want to see what's going on down there real quick. And then she'll kind of take off after him with a double dash.
Sounds good. So you move up to the edge of the pit like so. That correct?
It's like 3 spaces down where I won't be killing my movement.
Badoop. You look down and you see a gruesome sight as this strange abyssal looking beast is ripping humans limb from limb, not eating them, just killing them all. And when you get within 10 feet of the pit, oh, I can also read this. This area might have once been a columned temple. Its rotting tapestries show foul creatures tormenting humanoids in scenes of slaughter and sacrifice. At the center of the vast space, the stone floor has been hewn to create a pit. This pit is covered the gory remains of past bloodshed. That's going on. Yep, got that. Give me a wisdom saving throw. DC 13.
Perfect. Wisdom
Did she get into the chamber?
Nope, not yet. This is a different one.
Oh, good.
So, like, this is interesting and all.
Okay, roll.
I would like to use a reward on myself.
It's your
What did you roll?
Like low, not super low. Like it's salvageable, but like let's see what we can get first.
All right, here we go. Gooey gods. Viana's Grace. When you use this reward, add a 1d6 healing effect administered by you, spell or potion, or use one willing creature that is unconscious and give them 1 hit point.
Okay, cool. Well, at least I'll heal before things go terrible. Like on a scale of 1 to 20, I got like a 5 total.
Solid. Would you like to roll a d4 for bless?
I would love to roll a d4 for bless. Okay, we're up to an 8.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else that saves me.
Take a look into the pit. And suddenly you turn and jump inside.
No!
What's the fall damage for 15 feet?
D6.
Take 6 damage.
Oh.
Ow. Well, that just cancels out that 1d6 of healing we just did.
Well, that, and in order to get that 1d6 of healing, you would have to do something that gives you a healing effect.
Oh, okay. It doesn't just kick in.
Yeah, so hypothetically, if you want to cast a spell on yourself now, you could.
It's okay. I can't waste the spell slot.
Sounds good. Also, all of the people that you see in the pit are dead because there was a lot of rounds of combat while they were all fighting.
Could give one of them 1 hit point.
It's true.
So all
I mean,
the
why not? We'll kick them a point. Kick somebody a point. I can't do anything else with
That's
that.
1 extra target for the Varrock instead of you.
Hey, good job identifying it.
And cool. So -6.
Can you identify it in first edition? What type of demon is that?
I can't even see it, but I appreciate that you think I would know all that.
There you go.
The vulture type ones?
They're real gross.
I think
Does
it's a
not
type
match my
4. I
outfit.
can't remember.
it does not match.
All right, there's that. Sorry, almost done putting red X's.
This is awkward.
You take a look at all of the remains before you. You see one body that does not seem to be completely dismembered, as well as they look like they maybe had some kind of fighting gear on. You're like, well, let's see what happens.
And she'll kick that point there.
Sorry,
Since she only used 15 feet of her movement.
Sure.
How deep is this pit?
15 feet.
Hey, Natalia.
I saw you fall in the pit. It was
Okay,
a very,
cool. I was
very
just making
foolish
sure you saw
movement.
my graceful fall.
I'm
But don't worry, I'm good down here.
I'm
And she's
coming.
gonna
You're
bring-
probably gonna get eaten by something horrible.
She's just gonna bring her spiritual weapon down,
Sounds good.
and only the one dude right there is still alive.
Yes.
Okay, cool. She's gonna put it next to him.
Okay.
And then she'll hit, but she's gonna try to make it look like he was doing it. And she's just gonna step as far into the corner as she can.
Oh, are we gonna roll an alignment change?
I feel like chaotic neutral. This is pretty fair.
All right, go ahead and roll hit.
It's cool because it didn't work. I got a nat 1.
Nice.
So she's just gonna step into the corner and wait for Natalia.
Nice. Let's go ahead and add this guy onto the initiative order.
Yeah.
Sweet.
She's like, you got this, honey. You're doing great. I'll be over here if you need me. Don't worry, though.
I'm excited. All right. Sounds good. All right, cool. Let's hear. That was Isla. Oh, by the way, just so you understand, there's a part of you that's enticed by this. This is your place. This is your stage. You don't want to leave the pit.
I mean, I do like being the center of attention and all.
All right, Isla. Next up is Kwember. Kwember takes a look at both of the very crappy situations that his friends are in.
Oops.
He's going to shout out. You go, hey, Theros, man, we got a situation out here. You're on your own.
Oh, Kwember, you could come for me.
He jumps down into the pit, freaking Avengers style.
Kwember, why would you
Kwember,
jump
that was
into the
so
pit?
sweet.
Is it the superhero landing?
Yep.
Oh, and she gives him golf claps. She's like, good on you. Love
So
to
take-
see it.
3 points of fall damage. How are we looking spells wise? We're taking a look at this guy. He's gonna perform ceremony. He's gonna go and do marriage.
I mean, that's a little quick, Kwember. You might want to start with the date, but
That's a little presumptuous.
a little presumptuous. Just, all I did was fall in a pit. I didn't hit my head.
His spiritual weapon will follow him. We'll go ahead and make that attack. D8. 11. I don't think that's gonna hit this guy. Nope. So that's nothing there. Sure. We are gonna cast a 3rd level guiding bolt. +8. Let's see if this guy hits. Hey, that'll work. We're going to do 25 to hit. Let's go ahead and do 66 radiant damage.
Woo!
Ooh.
And the next attack against that thing has advantage.
Accurate. He did 29 damage with this
Ouch.
guiding bolt.
Congratulations.
He drops down into this pit, and here's superhero stands up, and then you just hear him go, Kamehameha, some weird language. Dan would laugh at that one. All right. And blast him, and the next attack against that has advantage. All right. Next up is the Varrock, because you can't rock the Varrock. You can't rock. All right. 2 attacks. First one with its beak. That's cool. Hold on one second. What's this thing do? Ooh, that's fun.
Nothing. His beak does nothing.
No, that seems about a right opening thing. It is going to go ahead and use Stunning Screech. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, DC 12.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, I got a 12 on the dice.
Nice.
15. I got a 15.
He got an 18, so it does not affect him. Let's see how well the person on the ground does.
I'm so sorry I involved you in my battles.
That person's stunned. This horrifying screech echoes out, and you just in the right time get your hands over your ears to cover it up before it ends its turn as it closes in on Kwember.
You're doing great, Kwember.
Let's see here. I got a question for the rules Nazis here, so probably Elle and Bill.
I don't care about the rules at all. What's up?
So this thing says multi-attack. The Varrock makes 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its talons. Then it says it has 2 other attacks, including Stunning Spore, like special abilities.
That's
But
an
it does-
action.
Yeah,
Okay.
just so you know.
That's weird because it doesn't say that it takes an action, which is
Yeah,
Well, under actions, those are all actions. Then multi-attack says to take those attack actions as part of the attack action.
okay.
like an ancient dragon can use its breath attack and its claw attack or its bite attack as a part of the multi-attack.
Okay, sounds good. Top of the round, Crendon. It's a
Come
weird
on, Brendan. Hop to it.
You should viciously mock the demon. Do something.
Can. I was gonna say that he's trying to decide. The party's split. He's trying to figure out which way to go. Kwember's down there with Isla, so my guess would be go over and help. What's his face? Rogue warrior over there.
Do you mean our hero?
No,
Yeah.
we mean the rogue warrior who ran into another room without any backup. Now we are completely
Yeah,
split, and
Our
this
hero.
battle
Yeah.
is just
I ran into a room. I didn't jump into a pit.
I didn't jump into a pit either. I fell.
on purpose?
I feel sure that's what you would say, but looking at your shoes, I don't believe you.
My beautiful
Um,
satin slippers.
I don't think she's gonna take your advice on shoes.
You're not
Um,
going to take my advice on anything. It's unfortunate.
Well, when
His
your
thought-
advice is better.
his thought is dimension door across the freaking whole place to get to where he can see Theros and support him.
Mhm.
Any objections to that said course of
No.
action?
Do
I
it.
wouldn't burn a spell slot on that.
Okay, well he'll just double dash then.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He can barely see Theros' feet. Don't worry, guys. For the next 3 Thursdays, all of the rooms will take 2 sessions to complete. But he sees you and he goes, "I'm behind you, Theros.
Thanks for the warning.
Your calves look immaculate. The calf raises you've been doing have definitely been paying off."
What's a calf raise?
All right, Neftalia, you're up next.
Okay. Let's see here. So I would like to oh god, it's right there. Oh yeah, you moved to the wall. Fabulous.
Can
okay.
she see it? She's up on the steps. How far can she see down?
No, well, I'm gonna move close to the pit, but not close enough that I slip, because I saw that Alia slipped, so I want to stay out of the falling into the pit.
Give me how many feet you want to be close to the pit.
At what feet did she fall?
The edge.
I ran up 5 feet.
Okay, so put me 6 feet from the edge.
You can't go 6 feet. It has to be 5 feet.
10 feet.
There are boxes you have to be in.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
What? No!
Oh, someone's so much smarter than me. I'm just saying.
It'd be so great if she failed right now, for the record. Somebody in the chat should give her disadvantage.
I think I already have disadvantage on wisdom.
No.
Okay. Okay, so, I got a dirty 20.
You're good. You're good. You get up, you see what's going on, but you stay on the edge and clearly don't slip in.
All right, so what I would like to do is I would like to cast a 2nd level web on the giant creature, tying it to the wall and giving it difficulty moving, and then I would like to shoot it.
All right, what's the saving throw for that?
So the 2nd level web is attack save is Dex 13.
All right. See if this thing succeeds. We're going to do the virtual roller.
I do this before I shoot it, right?
You have to choose to do this or shoot it.
Ah, frick. Well, we're going to do that because...
Yeah. He fails. So Webb, he is restrained. The restrainable webs can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. While it is restrained, you want to pull it up? I know it's like he can't move. I think he has disadvantage on attacks.
He can't move, yeah, so let's hear.
I want to say he can't do opportunity attacks and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's correct as well.
Yeah, he has to make a dexterity saving throw every time. He can use his action to make the strength check. The webs are flammable. And
attack rolls against it have advantage, and creature attack rolls have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good. All right, it is pinned to the wall because there's a vertical surface. I'm going to go ahead and say that you are able to pin this guy without affecting Kwember or the other person who's on the floor, dead or dying.
Okay, and there's nothing else that I can do, right?
Bonus action. You can double check see if you have anything in there.
I mean, I can go ahead and send some of my bugs on it.
Ooh, there you go.
Tiny little bugs. Have fun with this thing. And I purposely direct them so that they all hit the edge of Alia as they're on.
You are just doing it on purpose.
No, I'm not. But I rolled a 6, so they're
Not
just
bad.
going to annoy Alia this time.
You roll a 6
wait, I
for
don't think I have.
damage.
Hold on, I don't think.
Yeah, you don't roll attack.
I just rolled damage. What am I doing? Sorry, I rolled a 20. I rolled a 5 damage.
There we go. Not bad. All right. Is that the end of your turn, Neftalia?
Yes.
The vampire moves in such a way that does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Did it use a legendary action, or
Yes.
can it do that while it's in bat form?
Yes.
Yeah.
And moves into the coffin. And all of a sudden, the top of the coffin closes. Sarcophagus, excuse me. And that is what happens. Oh, that's right. That's the end of his turn. Theros, you're up.
A move to the sarcophagus.
Nice. Always a great thing. Go ahead and roll a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Another one?
Yes.
Shit.
Let's go ahead and add a D10 to that. Well, no.
Fail it.
Please don't.
Don't you fail it? It'd be so much more fun.
No.
You want to throw me a bonus?
I would be happy to do
No,
so.
is this
episode.
Is this the same thing as his? Because he already charmed me once.
No, it does not feel like that.
Okay. Yeah, I need some sort of help.
All right, you ready?
From a reward.
1 reputation point.
No.
I'm going to put that in my notes anyway.
Talk to it. Tell it how mean it's being and how it should go back to the pit of hell, where it is happy and wanted.
Go away. You guys hurt my feelings.
Okay, so yeah, he fails his wisdom save.
Next to you, a shadowy person appears. And as you look into the eyes, you see a shadowy version of yourself.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Player 3 has entered the arena.
No!
This battle is going on so long.
This is what happens when you plan 75 monsters, Lawrence.
This was just what came with the dungeon. Welcome to level 10 dungeons. And also, to be fair, you guys split the party also, which is another thing.
Accidentally.
And then proceeded to move through various zones without clearing the previous zones.
Because when we had the vampire down, you didn't take him out quickly.
You're not like...
We didn't.
Reason is there. It's just very funny. All right. Theros, is that the end of your turn?
Well, no, I'm going to try to I'm trying to do a strength check and get that coffin open, or the sarcophagus.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Well, he's helpless right now.
Unless he's recharging.
24 on the strength check.
Not bad. Give me a dexterity saving throw first, though.
Okay. Can I see this?
Can you see what?
Whatever the effect is?
Yes, you will be able to see it.
Okay. So it's 19.
Not bad.
Plus,
right as you get to the edge of the sarcophagus, a pit trap lowers down and you jump to the side to avoid it. Alrighty then. The sarcophagi, give me a moment, did not predict that. When your players throw you a curveball. Oh, also I get to do this. Oop. Sorry, I need a few more details.
You take your time. I'm figuring out what to do about this pit situation.
Solid.
I'm standing here watching Alia like dancing like on the edge of everything. Like, Alia, this is not a happy moment. And well, I don't understand.
Can you imagine if we did this for the troop though? Like we dug a pit and the spell dancers did this swirling dress dance
around flame humans. I think that would be terrifying and would get us kicked out of any village.
That's the cool pit idea. Jeez, Natalia, can't you get here? Get a little creative.
No, your idea is terrible and terrifying.
Wear, like blue flowing dresses and make it look like we're the ocean inside. It would be so pretty, and I would look amazing.
You would.
I could be a mermaid.
You would look like
a star
in a dirty pit, and your blue dresses would become dirty very quickly.
I don't think you understand how many dresses we own.
I have an idea. I've seen your chest.
I'll throw it away and get a new one.
I'm just saying, it's not like the ocean if you are immediately covered in mud.
Well, why wouldn't we put a stage down there?
Will, what was your strength check?
24, I think.
I'm going to say that's enough.
No, 26.
The only other thing I want to double check here. Yeah, sure. All right. I'm going to say you push open the sarcophagus. Let me make this battle map just slightly bigger.
Oh my God, no.
I'm figuring, Theros growing up in the basically gypsy troop has some knowledge of vampire lore, so don't think I'm metagaming too much here.
I think it'd be all right. You see the vampire laying down, arms crossed as you open it up.
Wait, what is he laying down?
He's laying down in the sarcophagi.
Oh, lying down. Okay.
Yeah, laying down. I know you're confused. In the Blue Veil troop, it's actually more common to say laying down. So you're the one that's wrong because everything is make-believe. And it all of a sudden launches a fireball trap. And a finger of death and
Right
a
in your
death
face.
cloud. Yeah. It's a contained fireball, though. It's very small. Yeah, he's there and he hisses at you and he looks pissed. End of your turn?
Yes.
Cool. The shadowy version of you, which I'm just gonna have to grab a token of really quick, because you decided to go into this room. Let's use. Yeah, this will work. Oh wait, do I have a little thing here? Oh, cool. Here we go. Boop.
No booping for you. You
It
don't
boops.
get boops.
What do you mean I don't get boops?
You're on boop withdrawal right now. You can't.
Cool. It's gonna go ahead and hit you. 12, 7, 2 misses. End of its turn. Isla, you're up.
Kwember, how
What?
can I? What would you like me to do here?
Can you hit the thing?
Oh yeah, no, I could try, and she'll let the spiritual weapon try first.
Sounds good. Carry on.
With a nat 1, so we're doing great. Our luck has really changed.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess, well, I mean, he said to hit it. He did say that. She'll try to get up in melee. That's what she has.
Sounds good.
She
I
doesn't
just
have, like,
don't
a
know about the
crossbow or something.
number. I kind of feel like this is a bad idea, but okay. And she got a whole
Just don't
9.
get stuck in the web.
Yeah, no, she will not risk.
Oh, the spiritual weapon has advantage to the attack roll.
Does it?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
don't
the
think
thing's
spiritual.
restrained.
Oh, the thing isn't. Yeah, go ahead. That makes sense.
Okay. Not better.
Sounds good.
And then do
Not
I
better
have
than
advantage?
natural one.
Well, it was a natural 1 and another natural 1, so no.
Wow.
I'm not. My luck has very much changed. Do I get advantage because he's restrained?
Yes, everybody gets advantage because it's restrained.
Okay, well, I finally hit him with the quarterstaff. I think
Nice. What'd you roll?
25
Yes.
for 7 damage.
Not bad.
And she's like, okay, well, I will. I'm listening for instructions here. You know, Natalia was kind of hoping you'd throw a rope down.
I don't have rope.
That was my plan. What do you mean you don't have rope?
You know what? Hold on.
I thought you
might
were the
have
one survivalist among us. You don't have rope?
Well, I'm not used to falling into pits because usually I pay attention
Of
and
all
don't
of
fall
us,
into
you would
pits.
be the one person who would fall into pits.
The other aspect of this is this conversation never happens because Isla, you don't want to escape.
I do. I 100% have rope.
Right, I forgot. I'm pretty sure this would be a good stage. Never mind, I don't want your rope.
Alia, did you hit your head on the way down?
Yes.
Not hard enough to think your ideas are good, my dear.
All right. Kwember's going to go next.
Chloe!
I know what you do.
He's going to attack at advantage. 15. 23. He's going to roll with the mace. The mace does 5. And this thing's not undead, so I don't think it does any of the extra cool stuff. How hurt are you, Isla?
I'm at like on a scale of 1 to 100, 67.
What about on a scale of 1 to 67?
Then I'm like 62% okay.
Really, that low?
I'm at 67 hit points of 94.
Wow, you have a ton of hit points too.
Yeah, I did a lot. I worked
Did a
hard.
lot. All right. He's gonna go and slap a action. You can restore.
I'm probably fine right now.
I'm not gonna do that. No, he has a really cool thing where he's gonna hold off. All right, that's his turn.
Has the guy stood up yet that was in the pit? You still remember him?
No, not yet.
Okay.
All right. The Varrock.
It has to do a saving throw.
Well,
But he's
strength check
not.
to escape.
But he's not. Because all of a sudden he admits out these toxic spores that fill up this pit.
Rude.
The whole pit or just the
15-foot radius.
no, it's just
So go in Constitution saving throw for Ayla.
17.
Not bad.
Not like it's hard.
Con. Natural 20 for him, so he's good. And random dude in the pit. No way, Superman here. All right, so let's see here. All right, cool. You two are not affected. You basically go on over, and you totally remembered that you always carry a scarf or a mask with you just in case you're in somewhere stinky. I'm sure, like, Isla just has enough, like, freaking clothes that she just wraps it around her head. The guy on the ground, though, is not as so lucky, and you guys see him cough up and vomit and have a very... You guys ever seen The Last Ship?
No.
Oh, it's a TV show. It's fun. You die like any movie that has a pandemic affect and kill everybody. It dies like that.
worst
All right.
day ever for this guy.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
And at that time, top of the round, Crendon. Crendon's going to move 30 feet up to see what's going on.
Don't come in the room if you don't have to.
Crendon is going to not enter into the room. What do you think is reasonable not entering the room? Do you think not passing the threshold, or do you think not clearing the stairs?
I'd say the threshold, especially dealing with a vampire, the threshold would be.
Like, you guys are looking at what I'm looking at. Like, would that be where he would go to, or do you think he'd stay on the stairs?
He'd probably stay on the stairs because that would be like the idea of stepping into the room would be where I would think don't pass the
Like
threshold.
the last step.
Right.
Sounds good. Hey, what you got going on in here, Theros?
What's it look like? Help me if you can.
All right. Is this like a big help or a little help?
Big help.
All right. He's going to go ahead and cast Synaptic Static. You choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point must take an intelligence saving throw. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by the spell. Target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a successful or on a failed save and half as much on a successful save.
So I'm hoping he's not centering that on me. Because
Why not?
Barbarians aren't known for the great intelligence saving throws.
100% focuses that on you. It'd be fun if somebody didn't die because of friendly fire. Do I have a little range tool on here? Why don't they have like little templates on here?
It's the circle with the mark, I want to say.
Yeah, that just says like snap to center.
He can put it 20 feet off the vampire and include the vampire.
Well, I could definitely get the vampire. I'm wondering if I get the vampire and the dark Theros with
Not
the curvature. Really. Probably not. You want the vampire or you want the freaking dark Theros?
The vampire. Let's take care of him.
All right. Let's see what the vampire's saving throw is going to be. Ooh. So, yep. He rolled a 5. Let's go ahead and do 8d6 psychic damage. Wait for it. 23 damage. Vampire's still barely up. All right. That's Crendon's all out of bardic inspirations. He doesn't really have any other bonus actions, so that was his big whammy there. Also, after a failed save, the target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During this time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability. Clear out one. Hold on. Oh, you know what? He uses a legendary resistance to half that and continue moving forward because he still has 2 more of those. What did I say? 26, so 13?
Yeah.
All right.
Does he make a concentration check on anything?
Nope. All right, that's the end of Crendon's turn. Neftalia, you're up.
Hello. Well, so my spell is still holding, so let's go ahead and do bugs and arrows.
Sounds good. Bugs and arrows.
Bugs and arrows.
Oh, gross.
We'll do the bugs first. So 1.
Cool.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Every little bit.
Arrows.
Arrows. Oh boy. 12.
You have advantage though because it's restrained.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so actually 23.
Solid. Go ahead and do some damage.
And the damage on that is going to be 5.
All right. Next attack.
Next attack is that was 29.
Solid. All right, do some damage.
Roll again to see if you crit because you're still.
I did. I did. It was 27 and 29. 10 damage.
Now you guys know what DM's playing with when he's behind there, like, 37. That last arrow goes into its neck, pins it to the wall, and it stops moving.
Ha! You're welcome.
Isla, you no longer feel the constant motivation to stay in this pit.
Oh, thank God. Are you going to get us out of here or what, Neftalia?
Oh, Alia, I thought that you had it under control. I'm going to go help with the vampire, and you can figure out getting out of the pit.
You know what? One day you're going to realize how badly you need me. And Kwember, who's still down here.
What you should do is like toss a rope to her, but not tie it off to anything.
And yeah, I'll just I can do that 100%. Just pull out the rope. Here's the rope I packed. Have fun.
Just throw the whole thing into the pit.
Swear to God.
Vampire's turn. Vampire stands up in his sarcophagi. Is it stand? Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagus.
Oh wait, can I move?
Yes, you can.
So can I? So as I threw the rope, but I'm gonna walk towards where the vampire is.
30 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By the way, guys, for real, I had the best French onion soup ever today. It's off the chain. It was the spiritual experience. All right. Vampire's turn. Vampire's going to stand up. He's going to heal. And he's going to take an attack at Mr. Theros, who's been annoyingly persistent this entire time. He's also going to take an advantage because his buddy is flanking you. Let's see here. First attack, unarmed. 28.
That is.
He's going to go ahead and he's going to use a grapple on you. With that, did I allow you guys to take multiple attacks at advantage when you have thing, or did I just do one?
I just took 2.
Usually
That's for
every
restrained.
Oh.
every flank has advantage for all the attacks. It's
Bite at advantage. 28.
That is.
Let's go ahead and do some good old fashioned. You're gonna do 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
14 necrotic.
Oh.
Maximum hit points reduced by 14. Is gonna burn 2 legendary actions. Take another bite at you at advantage. 28.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take another 9. And 9 piercing, and then 9 necrotic.
Okay.
It's because you never should have come here. You should have let me sleep. Last legendary action, unarmed attack, 25 to hit. 12 bludgeoning damage, half down to whatever.
6. Okay.
How's old Theros looking?
He's at 51 out of 119. Well, 50. Well, he's actually less than that because I can't figure out how to just take off the 30. His hit point max is down 35.
Gotcha.
So he's at 16 out of 119,
Nice.
which is actually not 119 anymore.
I like it. Theros, it's your turn.
All right. Go for swing for the fences. Swing at advantage because I might as well anyway.
Reckless.
Yeah. So it's a 19 hit. Wait a minute. Plus,
Yes.
Okay. Don't need to roll a d4.
Nope.
And then that one's ugly. 13. Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay, and I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Sounds good.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 13 damage
Not bad.
and 15 damage.
All right. So that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
The Wraith that's behind you, it's going to go ahead and take its life drain at advantage.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take 24 necrotic
Cool.
damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oof. 15.
15's just enough.
He rolled a 2, but then I used my bless and the.
All right. Yeah, DC 14. All right.
Okay.
That's the end of that. Isla, you're up. You can easily climb up these walls. There's very easy grooves to get up.
She's like, Kwember, shall we? And she'll just kind of start pulling herself up. She leaves the rope in the bottom of the pit.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so mad.
The disrespect.
It's like, well, I never. And then she'll start walking after the group.
If you didn't need the rope, then you should have crawled out earlier.
I needed the rope when it was attached to something on the top of the pit. I don't need it at the bottom.
There was a pillar on the other side of the pit you could have attached it to.
I'm so sorry. And she'll like jingle her skirts really loudly as she walks.
Question
I
for
know.
Elle.
You can't hear
Yeah.
over the sound of how pretty you think you are.
Yes.
Question for Elle. The direction in which you want to go, if you move to the south towards where the vampire lair is at, you're going to burn 20 feet of movement, and you're only going to get 10 feet up the wall unless you do a double dash. You can get up to the top, but you have to go at a right angle, essentially. That's going to burn 10 feet of movement, 15 to get up the wall, which will put you at 25 at the top.
She'll just do the double dash to get as close as she can.
All right, so that's going to put you 25 feet at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Okay.
That is Isla. That's that. Kwember's up next.
Perfect.
Does Kwember have like instant teleportation?
Misty Step.
Does he have a Misty Step? I don't know that he does.
Can't he just crawl up the wall?
He can. The situation is the situation with the vampires getting pretty dire.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. No, but you know what he is going to do? 90 feet. Sorry, 1 second as I get this aimed out. He is going to back up, actually, and go the opposite direction. Which looks strange. But what he's doing is he's getting an angle in the pit where he can see to the top of the landing where Crendon's at. And there, he is going to cast Summon Celestial. With that, you call forth a celestial spirit to manifest an angelic form in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. This corporeal form uses a celestial spirit stat block. When you cast a spell, you choose Avenger or Defender. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use Avenger. And we're going to rock and roll from there. With that, you just hear him yell out, Avengers, assemble!
Who?
And all of a sudden, you see what looks like a light as bright as the sun just all of a sudden appear at the top near where Crendon is. This angelic figure looks down with fiery eyes and a helmet that looks as though clouds are coming off of it. As it spans forth its wings, it pulls forth its mighty bow, and it fires it at the vampire. All right, Celestial's not on here. He's going to go with the same initiative as Kwember. The Celestial is going to roll to hits once I pull up the stat block. All right. Nope, that's Crendon. That's not helpful.
I feel really like we really need to work on our branding as a team. I don't know if I want to be the Avengers. Doesn't really go with my look, you know?
Alia, nothing about your look goes on this team.
It gets 2 attacks, Radiant Bow. Range stack is going to be your spell attack modifier. So we're going to go ahead and roll some +8. Natural 1-on-1, 23 on the second. It's going to go ahead and do 1d10 +3 plus the spell's radiant damage. And the Celestial can choose... Oh, wait, that's the mace. Sorry. That's going to hit. It's going to be 2d6 +2 plus the spell's level of radiant damage, which is going to be 2. So 2d6 +4 radiant damage. 10 radiant damage. Which is important. All right. That ends Kwember's turn. Top of the round, Crendon. Yes.
Fireball.
Sounds good. He's going to go ahead and he's going to cast Fireball.
Centered on me.
He's going to go ahead and he's going to cast it at 5th level. So it's going to be 10d6. His spell save DC is 17 dex.
Natural 1, so.
All right. That's 40 fire damage. First up for the vampire. Dexterity save. 6. He uses his last legendary resistance to have that. And he's looking rough. The Wraith. Rolls a 16. He takes 40 points of fire damage.
I take all of it. I'm down to 1 hit point. I'm using my, what do you call it?
Barbarian resistance or something like that.
No, Relentless Endurance, the half-orc.
Nice. All right. Swing for the fences. Neftalia, you're up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I can see the vampire, right?
You are at the bottom of the stairs. You need to get up at least parallel to what Crendon's at, which you can easily do. And now you can see the vampire and the shadowy figure of Theros attacking him from behind.
Isn't the shadowy figure dead?
Nope, it's still up.
Okay.
Wraiths are not
Corporeal.
No, not the word I'm looking for. Wraiths are not vulnerable to fire damage. Okay.
But they still take normal damage from it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and you know what? We're just gonna do bugs and arrows. So
bugs and arrows, tried and true.
On the frickin' vampire, it should have been dead. I don't understand why it's not dead.
Sounds good.
So bugs do 2.
Okay.
And the arrows. Am I still at advantage? No.
No.
Doesn't matter. It's 29. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. 29 does 9 damage. And then, ooh, nat 20, so 30. Do-do-do-do. Does 9 damage again. Theros,
Will.
stop making out with the vampire.
Yes.
Give me once. Will, I'm going to need assistance on something here in just a moment.
Okay.
My understanding of reading this stat block is that if it takes damage in its mist form, in its resting place, it's dead, regardless of whether or not it's a wooden stake or anything.
Wouldn't an arrow technically
Either way,
be a
it's
wooden
if it
stake?
goes to 0 hit points, it's helpless. I think after an hour,
And after an hour, it regains 1.
then it's still helpless though.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a
So-
moot point, really.
Yeah. So the crickets go on over and they infest this thing, and you just hear them screaming these blood-curdling screams, at which point you unleash your 2 arrows that go solidly in the center of its chest, and you just see its form seize up and then dissipate into dust.
You're welcome,
Yes. Thank you.
Gross.
There's
There's
still a wraith.
There is.
Theros.
That's the end of...
I can't do
Vampire.
anything about the wraith. You're going to have to help yourself just a little bit. But I believe in you. You have
Theros.
much more sense than Alia.
Okay.
It goes after you.
Okay.
Wraith targets a humanoid within 10 feet of it that has been dead no longer than 1 minute and then died violently. The Wraith spirit raises into a specter. All right, what you got, boss?
Oh, my attack?
Yep,
Mhm.
you're up first.
All right. I'm going reckless because if I don't take this thing down, I'm dead.
Because as we'd say, pourquoi pas.
18 hit
18 hits.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
And 22's hit for 11 damage.
All right,
Magical
that all you
slip.
got?
Yeah, reducing his speed by 10 feet. Just why not?
Sounds good. It is still up.
Mm.
So, 13 to hit, though, for life drain.
Nope.
Isla, your turn.
Oh,
I would like to go to the top of the stairs.
You can get
Very,
there.
Casually.
Prancing
Slowly
on.
putting my quarterstaff away.
What's going on up here?
Oh, wow. Is this Theros' boyfriend? Hmm.
No, he's dead, Isla. We took care of him while you were fixing your dress.
There's nothing up here?
No, it's just the wraith.
Oh.
That looks like
just
Theros.
the wraith.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't really want to be here, so that makes sense. And she will use the sling to
Sounds
throw
good.
like a small sling bullet at it.
I like it. Roll the hit.
A
Critical, so you can-
19 plus 6 is a 25.
That'll hit. Roll some damage.
Okay.
If you roll max damage, you might kill it, which would be awesome.
I did. It's 7.
Oh, it's not going to be enough.
Spiritual weapon.
Lame. Oh, I do have my spiritual weapon. Let's move that in there.
Go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay. For a 24 to hit.
Hits. Do some damage.
And not a D10, a D8. That's going to be 6 more damage.
And for the first time entering into this cursed place, there does not appear to be something trying to kill you.
Very good, Isla.
Well,
That was-
I mean, you weren't going to do it, so.
I just killed the other one.
Is there anything in this casket? Theros is like burned to a crisp. His skin's all, cracked. He's
Oh,
looking around. Is there
God.
anything in here worth anything might be helpful, like key or anything like that? Everybody stay out of the room. I'm not sure what. When I came in here, that created that ghost thing that Isla just killed. Thank you, by the way, and thank you for killing the vampire.
You
Oh,
see 6 spell scrolls,
grab those.
a bottle of ink,
Okay.
and an ink pen, 15 sheets of parchment, and a definitely magical key.
Key's the important thing. Take a look around the rest of the room. Anything else interesting in the room?
You are pretty sure all those crystals are still glowing and that they're still trapped, and at any moment they could summon another wraith in your form to attack you.
Oh, good. Anything in the pit down there that I can see?
We're not by the pit.
No, there's a pit that opened up when I tried to.
No, spikes.
Okay. Let's
Spikes covered in feces.
Get out of the room. I think I could take a nap for a little while. Do me some good.
The angelic figure that was summoned by Kwember slowly walks into the room, walks up to the sarcophagi, pulls forth a mighty mace. What? Are you going to ruin my moment?
Well, you did say sarcophagi like there were several, but there's only one.
And all of a sudden, there are more vampires that come out of the sarcophagi.
I said nothing. Ollie's like, I was not part of this.
Walks up to the sarcophagus,
Thank you.
pulls forth this mighty angelic mace, and smashes it to pieces before disappearing.
Good for that thing. You know, it had a goal. It did it.
Kwember takes his time getting out of the pit. He looks exhausted as well. But again, nobody looks as bad as a good old-fashioned Theros.
Do you need like a healing potion or something?
At least one.
Yeah, here you go, and she'll pass one over.
How many do we have?
I had 2, so I would guess everybody had 2 at a point.
Yep. Do we want to use potions now, or do we want to use a short rest?
Short rest is definitely in
a
order.
short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, hold on to your potion for now.
Okay. If you still need it, though, she'll give it to you happily.
Then Kwember, I'm going to double check here. I think...
Because I'm a team player, you know.
Yay. Class features. The number of times per short rest. Kwember's going to go ahead and touch you and slap 50 hit points onto you.
Thank you.
Ooh, Kwember.
That comes back at the end of a short rest, so he's going to go ahead and he burned 1, but he's going to go ahead and burn a second.
He looks much better.
He's also
skins fall off now; it's just blisters.
He's also going to go ahead and use a spell slot, and he's going to cast Lesser Restoration on you.
Does it give me all temporary hit points back, or all the?
No, actually, I think it's going to have to be a greater restoration, because you touch a creature and you can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. But he also has greater restoration. You imbue a creature with a touch of positive energy to undo debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1, or end one of the following things: an effective charm, petrified target, curse, any reduction of the target's ability scores, one effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. Yep. All right.
So does that count as 3 different effects, or is that just?
I think it's the same effect because it's from the same creature. If it was from different creatures, I might count it differently.
Cool.
He also used one of his 2 diamond dust worth 100 gold pieces on that.
Oh, on the
greater restoration. With that, ladies and gentlemen, you have cleared the first section of the Doom Vault.
Woo!
Now,
come back. Yep.
I'm completely in agreement with the idea we shouldn't compromise with evil, but since this is all just a memory, if we have a chance to bargain with evil and get out without a fight, maybe we should take that.
I have no objection. That sounds like a very logical idea.
I mean, like, it depends on what they want, because just because it's a memory doesn't mean things can't follow us home. But, like, in general, I'm not against talking first.
Alia, you should talk first.
Well, I mean, now that we're all...
You are Krended. I'm just gonna.
Kwember's pretty good too.
And as you take your short rest, that is where we're going to end for the evening as you all continue throughout the Doom Vault. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us for this fun dungeon crawl of just combat. Oh, man. It's not like we're a role-playing specialty group or anything.
Fun to actually hit things every
It's
time.
true. Oh, yeah. What's funny is if you do look at everyone, aside from Theros, who obviously got his butt beat because he ran alone,
Yeah.
like everybody else is actually at a decent hit point. So
We're doing
like,
pretty good.
you guys definitely got some licks that you can take. But that's true, except for Isla. Thank you everybody for joining us. We will see who is present for next week as we kind of continue this fun holiday dungeon crawl series. Everybody make sure to stay healthy and stay. What's the other thing I say? Happy and healthy?
Both of those things are great.
That's true.
Good wishes.
Happy, healthy, and safe, everybody. All right, and we will see you all next week. Have a good rest of your week, folks.
See ya.